Hey people, welcome to yet another episode of Hearts and Kinks podcast. This is episode 5. As always, I am your host, The Mary Sharon. Follow me on Instagram at The Mary Sharon. And please subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, and click the notification bell. So on this episode, we are talking about heartbreaks. And this is what the people that I asked had to say. So have a listen and enjoy.
Nilimnyamazia too just for a while, and then the guy never reached out, never talked to me, never even bothered to know how I'm doing. We were doing a long distance relationship at the time. It was until 6 months after it's when he reached out. And he didn't reach out because he missed me. He reached out because he saw me with another person. It still hurt even then. It took me a long time because I even carried that baggage because I didn't have the closure I wanted. So, that heartbreak took over even next to my relationship and the next relationship I got into.
This lady used me like was a rebound or something. How did I get over it? A lot of alcohol, lots. Hapo ndo nilijua inanipenda jinsi nilivyo. And I got some point I started working out, which helped. I think working out is an underrated form of therapy, and you never really get over it. You just learn how to live with it.
So the issue underneath was that the love had just sailed away. But the real reason of the breakup was because of someone else. We were no longer each other's special person, and we just had to take our separate ways. How did I get over it? It was terrible. It was very terrible. At some point I think I had ulcers. Became sick. I was not depressed, but it just drained me a lot. So I just gave time, and I think a year later I was okay. I don't know at which point I was okay, but one morning you just wake up and they're not everything you thought that they were. How did I get over it? I'd say time. With time I got over it.
I don't think I've experienced heartbreak, and not to sound cocky or anything. I think my previous relationships, I wasn't in them for like the right reasons, and so I didn't give what was expected of me as a boyfriend then. I'm not proud of it, Going into future relationships, of course, I'd do better.
Yeah, I've ever been heartbroken so bad. My ex-best friend and my ex-man. So shit happens. And they say to get over someone, you have to be under someone. So yes, that happened. And I concentrated on myself more than trying to figure it out how to be with other people. Instead, I focused on me more. So if you love yourself more, the pain that you felt will just start to fade away,
Heartbreaks are real, by the way, guys. I've never been in one about 2017, but never ever again. I believe I'm the one who is supposed to heartbreak, not a chick heartbreaking a guy.
No, not really.
Well, I am telling you, fear women, these are the gender. Yes, I have been heartbroken. It took me probably 6 months, and that graduation, that is when I tried to find a rebound, and then you just realize you couldn't do a rebound just because you love this lady, and you probably think things she could get to her senses and then you guys can talk, but that never happened. So it is what it is.
Okay, I've never been heartbroken,
maybe that gut feeling when you're rejected, because I just felt it for some time, I guess like 2 hours, then life back to normal. Never been heartbroken.
Yes, I have been heartbroken before. She just woke up one day and decided it was over. She just wasn't responding to my texts, no my calls. I think that's the worst thing you can ever do to someone. At least they should have a reason. They should know what's happening, what's going on, why all that is happening. For about a month, I was so heartbroken. I used to drink a lot. One day what I decided is, it is what it is. So I just decided to move on. I just said, it's all right. Let me just end all this. Let me just move on. I'll let love go. I wouldn't date anyone. So I used to now live freely. I'd speak to a lot of girls and all that. So I moved on. I stopped thinking about her and all that. So I just have fun and I forgot about love.
Oh my god, yes, I have been heartbroken. It was so painful. I love this man for real. And I didn't stop for a while, actually for a long time. And it took me about 3 years. Yeah, as in this period of 3 years, we were still together. In fact, I stopped having feelings for him recently. He calls me, he still calls me, and he still tells me the same old shit. So, he tells me he loves me, and I'm like, I love you too. It feels so good to lie for once, to not feel what this person is expecting you to. Yeah, I feel so good, by the way. Finally let that go, and it's behind me now.
Heartbreak is real, huh? You never know when it comes. So me, I've ever been into a heartbreak. The measure of love that I was giving out, that I was offering, was not the same amount that I was receiving. So when we departed, I still felt like, no, I gave too much. It took me like 1.5 years. 1.5 years, yeah.
I've always been in situationships, and I think you can get a heartbreak from a situationship. So I got mine from that. I think I'm still sort of healing from it. I'm still not over it, so I don't have a time yet. I'm still trying to get over the person, because as I said, friends with benefit things just is always a messy. I would say I think it takes a while before you actually get to forget someone, because I always backslide. I always I think I've forgotten about him and I'm done with him, and then it just comes back.
Heartbreaks are part of life. So yes, I've gone through a number of heartbreaks. It's been a series. The last thing she told me is like, you see, Noel, as in, we can never be together. It's done between us. And I was like, where did all that love go? Yeah, where did it all go? Okay, as in we've spent almost more than 2 years together, and right now it's all gone. And how long did it take me to get back? So it took me like I think less than 2 months. But I remember I spent a whole month just thinking about myself.
Yeah, but basically a heartbreak is a heartbreak. Like, yeah, I have ever been heartbroken before by a boyfriend. Yeah, and it was really hard to get over it. Yeah, it took me years to get over it. But at some point, I think those heartbreaks help us to grow. They help us to have lessons of life. Yeah, basically, I'm glad I was heartbroken, because if he did not heartbreak my heart, I wouldn't find someone else who made things better for me, who gave me a family, a person that has always been there for me every time I need him. So yeah, I thank my ex-boyfriend for breaking my heart. He led me to the one.
Yes, I have ever been heartbroken. That is once. She was my first love. She cheated on me, and me, I believe in a relationship, if you cheat, it's over. Then it took about 4 to 5 months to heal. Then the method I used the no contact rule and the monk mode method. No contact rule ni ile method unatumia, there is no communication between me and her, no communication. Then monk mode is usually used by men. Now you unaenda in silence, no talking, you don't engage yourself in ladies, you just go, you make up yourself, you build yourself, you change your vibe.
My major heartbreak, we were fine, but then one day I visit him, I find a chick in the house. He first tell me ni kazini yake, so I let it go. So a few months later they are married, she's pregnant. Yeah.
Everybody has been heartbroken at some point in their life. In the previous relationship, I found out that the girl I was dating was flirting with some other guy. So yeah, I've been heartbroken before, and I was able to heal fast because to some extent I took that instant or that situation to be my fault. So like I blamed it on myself, and that is how I was able to recover from it so fast, and the relationship went on even if it ended at some point.
Yes, I have. Where I found out that the guy I was dating was cheating on me with other girls, where I had never thought it could happen. It wasn't that easy, but since I had tight schedules, it helped me not think about it, and whenever it came to my mind, I used to find something that would keep me busy and forget about it, or even someone we can talk, totally different things from that, and so I could not think about it. And it took me around a year to get back to what I was, because it's not that easy.
I have been heartbroken twice in my life, like literally twice. On both cases, I think cheating happened. The first one was with my first boyfriend. I found him in bed with a chick that I used to complain about, and I was told they were just friends. So that was my very, very first heartbreak. It took me, I think, 2.5 years to get over it. I tried partying and all, but it wouldn't work because I was still living with my parents. I think I finally just got over it, and I just got over it. The second one, I was heartbroken by a very, very good friend. I am still not over this one. It is 1 year plus down the line. It was a very good friend of mine who slept with my guy. It broke my heart. It wasn't even the guy. It was the chick who broke my heart, because I feel like she owed me more loyalty than the guy.
Oh yeah, someone had broke me. The girl was seen out with the boss, and then she was dropped at her place by the boss, and then the boss got out of that vehicle with a lot of goodies. So I felt so heartbroken. I went out with my boys and we drank. Then we had some bashes. Girls came, I think. We had fun, and then I had to forget her.
If you're listening to me at this moment, it means that you've enjoyed this episode. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, share, click the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. And thank you for listening to this, and stay tuned for more every Monday on YouTube and every podcast app. Thank you. Bye.